All right, this is a little mobility, active mobility. You can even use it for recovery. Let's get started here. Feet right under your hips. Try to get your toes going straight ahead. Drop your elbows to your knees. Now you can also use a bench for this too. All you're gonna do, kind of rotate around your ribs. One side, then the other, bringing the elbow up toward the ceiling. I'll show you a side view here. So here's the good setup. Hips are pretty stable. Like I said, you can use an object, a block, a chair, a bench, and just take your time here. Kind of when you get to this point, push that far range of movement just to help with the mobility. So opening up the mid-back. Okay, that's number one. You can do 5 to 10 of those. You can use time for it as well if you'd rather just do it 30 to 60 seconds. Next one, knee down. Right knee down, left foot forward, sort of like you're posing for that Little League team photo. Front foot out in front of the knee, hands on your hips, or hold on to something if you need to, going back and forth. This is determined by your range of movement, so don't push too hard. You don't have to touch the floor. Again, you can have your hands on your hips, about 5 to 10 of those. Then you can switch sides. Same thing, here's kind of a different view, but remember that front foot out in front of the knee, just like this. And obviously when you come forward, hip flexor in the back is what you feel. When you push back and maybe come forward, obviously a lot of back of that leg there, hamstring. If you flex the toes back, you'll get a little bit into that lower leg too, that whole back chain stretch. That's number 2. All right, number 3. Once again, just like with the first one, if you need a little something to help elevate you, this is not about touching the ground. Stand up, big step back. Here's one version. Open up, big step back. I'll show you the front view. Big, wide opening here. One side, then the other. Now that's one version. And you certainly get a lot out of that, opening the hips all the way up that thorax, the chain, blah, 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 the spine and stuff. You can also go down lower, hands here, and even rotate toward the leg that's in the front. If you have that range, that's kind of a whole body opener. Great one for warm-ups too. Not just general mobility and recovery. So again, ideally if it's before workout or anytime after, about 5 of 10 of those each way. It's a great way to get warmed up, a great way to recover. You can also find more about mobility on my Amazon author page for John Holly, or just, hey, check out more of the videos here on John Holly Fitness.